but it's okay. Here we are at Mackinac Island in Michigan. Got the 337 ready to go for another flight. Let's see what's happening. Good morning to you. 337 ops this morning. Alright, let's kick some batteries on. One thing we're going to do is, because I find it easier, I just do, we're going to go ahead and put the 750 in. I like it better. But anyways, good morning. Hope you're having a great morning. Avionics coming up. Go ahead and kick on our magnetos. Checking around. Nobody around. Forward, back. Checking exterior view. Yep, nobody. Let's do a quick light surface check. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they are moving. Okay. Alright, so we should be good. We're going to go ahead and bring the mixture up. We're going to take the RPMs down, a little bit of fuel, and clear prop. Number one coming to life. Let's go ahead and get our weather radar on. I don't think we're going to have any weather issues. Beacon light, nav light, strobe light, and taxi light all coming on. Let's go ahead and open the cowl so we don't overheat. Oh, we got a message here. Oh, it says, hey, stupid. You gotta do some work here. So, here is why it is so much easier. Origin. Okay, let's... Okay, yeah. Back. We are at Kmcd. Nope. Missed one. MCD. Mackinac. Searching. Mackinac Island. Enter. Our destination is Kapn. Alpena. We're going to add an en route waypoint here. Let's see. Back up. I get my... I didn't have it right in front of me. KSLH, which I love saying it's Sheboygan. No, wait. KSLH. Sheboygan County is an en route. We're not going to land there, I don't think. We might. Get a little bit of landing practice. And then after that's going to be Presque Island County. And finishing up at Alpena. Today we're going to cruise at a whopping 2,000 feet. Enter. So, waypoint info, airport. See, there's all this stuff. Weather, no. Kmcd, Mackinac 1. Alright, so like you can get weather data. Not available. Ain't that awesome?
Kilo Mike Charlie Delta, automated weather observation 1200 Zulu. Wind 234 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 800 feet. Temperature 22C, dew point 10C, altimeter 2981. 6 Yankee 1 automated weather observation 1200 Zulu.
Now we can
Wind 21
shut her up.
6 Yankee 1 automated weather observation 120.
Okay, back. Alright, so we have our flight plan in, and you'll be able to see on the map here. Okay. Back. We're going to change our CDI over to GPS. Set a course here very shortly. Oh. We're going to set our heading as 090 as an intercept course. As an intercept to our course, I guess I should say. And that's going to go to 162. which is roughly what that heading is coming out of here. Alright, so it's kind of worked before, so I'm hoping it's going to work today. That way you guys don't think I'm a complete goober, which most of you probably do anyways. Go ahead and open up. Oh, I got them open. Let's close those cowls. Exhaust cast temperature up at about 600 degrees on the front engine. We're going to go ahead and bring it up, give it a little bit of RPM for the prop. And, oh, yeah, before we move, got to tell everybody that we're taxiing. Alright.
Kilo Mike Charlie Delta Traffic November, Tree 20 Sierra Mike is taxiing to runway 26.
Start my logbook here. C337, November 320 Sierra Michael. We're coming out, get out of here. Coming off of runway 26. And fly now. Okay, so here we go. So anyways, get a small view of the Mackinac Bridge. It's not, whoa, hey, fuel dude, look out. It's not the easiest to see. The bridges don't seem to, unless they're, let me say it this way, on default scenery, which I am not running right now because I'm using the Microsoft Flight Simulator Google Map enhancement. Thought I didn't fix that. Control 5, there we go. Wow, I promise I haven't been drinking yet, but the day is young. Alright, flaps 1 for takeoff. We're going to go down here, pull off to the side, and we're going to do our run up. Start our other engine. And we're right over here. We're going to, the marker lights could have been a little further out for the run up area. Alright, parking brake is on. Let's go ahead and start that rear engine up. She's come to life. You can see manifold pressure dropped, RPM starting to give a little love there. We're going to go ahead and turn on the phase. As you can see, that's prop synchronization happening there. Alright. So I guess I should do this right today. Split my throttles so that way I have, whoa, hey, that's not what I wanted. Split my throttle so I have independent control. See how this goes here. At least until I get in the air. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and do our run up. Rear engine first. Watch our RPMs. Whoa. Watch our RPMs as I bring down, and they drop about 100, which means the right magneto, or left magneto, no, the right magneto is working. Let's go to the left, or to the right magneto to see if the left magneto is working. It drops 100, it did. Oh, you gotta be careful with these switches, they get you. Alright, we're gonna bring that back down to about 15 while manifold pressure. We're gonna bring our front engine up and do the same thing. Alright. Switch to the right magneto, or left magneto, see if the right one's working. Let it equalize out there. We're at about 2,500 RPMs. Left is the right one drops. Yep, it dropped 100. Oh, we went to the right one, which means the left one's working. Like I said, these switches are really difficult to work with when you're working with your mouse wheel. So now we're going to switch to the left to see if the right one's working. Does it drop? Yes, it does. One more wonderful thing. Let's bring them both up. We're going to turn on the carb heat and see if they drop. Okay. Doesn't seem to be affecting them today. Alright, so we're going to lock those, or no we're not. Alright, we're going to give our up trim here real quick. We'll lay up on the... Alright, so my trim here is in the takeoff range. You see it right there. Probably do a little bit more, probably about like that. Alright, so we're good there. Flaps 1, as you can see right there, 1/3 flaps. Okay, partial flaps, range with dark blue, color code, and 196 or 165 call out also. Mechanical detent at 1/3, light blue color, and 135 knot call out. Also mechanical detent at 2/3, white color, 110 knots call out. So, which means at 165 we can put them down, at 130 we can drop them a second, and 110 we can go full flaps. So as I like to say with my friends at the school when we do props, it's full send, baby. All right. We are good to go. Let's go ahead and call out our takeoff. We're going to go to the south. Actually, we're going to go southeast.
Kilo Mike Charlie Delta traffic November, tree 20 Sierra Mike taking off runway 26 departure to the south.
Tell you, the nose wheel steering. I can talk. Nose wheel steering in this aircraft is insanely crazy. I'm giving it barely any, and it's really getting us out there. Okay, so the proper procedure, as if I did anything proper, is to start with the back engine first. We lead with the rear engine. So that way we know we're getting good thrust and good, and we're not taking off on one motor. So we're going to bring the rear motor up, start our roll. Once we get past the numbers, I'm going to give the front engine power, and here we go. I'll lock those throttles together, maybe. Max throttle, 60 knots, airspeed's alive. She's wanting to climb on her own, and look at that, she did it. I didn't give it any back pressure at all. Positive rate gear coming up. I want to reduce that climb a little bit. Alright, so here we go. At 1,000 feet, we're going to pull those flaps up, which should be 1,700 out there, 1,000 feet above ground level. And we're going to start trimming down now, because man, she's like a homesick angel. She wants to climb. We're going to put those flaps up at this time, and retrim for level flight. Pull our throttles back out of climb mode. Whoa. Whoa. And we're going to go into altitude mode here at 2,000 feet. And 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, 1,000 feet on the autopilot. 2,000 feet on the autopilot. And we're going to set that, set our heading mode also. And turn on nav. What this is going to do, you see the Mackinac Bridge there at our, just off the nose, can't see it now. So this is going to start us down the way here as we start rolling out. And it's going to take us over to our nav course, which you can see on the CDI here. Top-down view of the airplane versus the course deviation indicator, CDI. So we're going to do that. Let's bring our RPMs down a little bit. We don't need to be stressing the hell out of that engine. We're in the green range, that's good enough. We're doing 100 and... Let's see see where it settles in at. We're losing a little bit of speed here, ground speed. Let's see, what is our... Never can get this quite right. So... Oh, there's our CDI grabbing us to get us on course. Alright, so we're at like 78 degrees. Can never tell where I'm moving this dang thing. That looks about right. Yep, 147 ground speed, 144. We may be off 1 or 2 notches here. Oh yeah, that's a little closer. So we're on course now. And I thought I saw, yep, there in the distance, it's Sheboygan. I don't know why. It's a thing about me. I love saying it. Got the logbook is tracking us good, so we're gonna go down here to Sheboygan and we're gonna kind of turn a left course. Now, according to the logbook and the weather radar overlay, we're supposed to have some weather out here, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know what's going on here, but something's not right. Vertical profile shows nothing on the weather radar. It shows we should be in rain right now. Let's go. Oh hey, you know what I didn't do? Terrible of me. I did not go into takeoff and landing. Hey, hey, hey. Just doing a little reading up here. Since we're below 3,000, we're going to keep our mixture at rich. What does that bottom one say? Power instruments check for adequate power for both engines. Yes, we have adequate power. Okay, so here we go. Before takeoff, did my magnetos, propellers. Well, you know, I didn't check that. Suction gauge, 4.56. Where's that at? Suction gauge. I know where it's not. Over there. Well, my aircraft's getting good suction. We're doing good. Amps are looking fine. Oh, hey, you know what we ought to do? We ought to turn on our... Jeez. It's almost like I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, where's Sheboygan? There's Sheboygan right there. We're almost at it. Zoom out a little bit. And that's Sheboygan. We're going to turn and go that way. You know, I'm kind of stoked now that I got my GPS working. My nav mode, I guess I should say. I like to give a little bit of the nose and view so I can see what the halibut I'm doing. And we're making that left-hand turn now. to head to our next airport. We're going to overfly. That airport is Presque Isle. Kind of liking the whole jazzy tune. As you can see here, it's beautiful, beautiful Michigan landscape. Landscape, gosh. I know what the problem is. I'm not going to tell you, but I know part of the problem. And just off to our right, that big lake right there, well, that's Mullet Lake. Assuming because they think it looks like a mullet. Which, I guess if you look on the map, it kind of does. Alright. We're going to fly down. Our airport, Presque Island, is on the other side of this little dip in the coast there. It'd be like somebody else to butcher quite a few names here. Oh, pardon me. So that river that led it right there, that leads into starts as the Black River, or I'm sorry, at the Y, becomes the Black River and the Sheboygan River. It is the Sheboygan River until it gets to that point. Sheboygan. Sorry. I know, it's silly, but I enjoy it. So we're just cruising along here on a pretty September, Michigan morning. My mouse in the right place. So it's funny, I've been fighting with this, pardon me, this nav mode like crazy. And oh, there you see some of my virtual airline, which I better fly a flight on, because if I don't, I'm gonna get put out to pasture. But this nav mode had been problematic for me. That is Lake 16. Oh, excuse me. And this lake is not named on my map. But coming out of it's the Black Mallard River. Never seen a black mallard. Just out of curiosity, what's our METAR Alpina? Right now, they say the wind is at 200 at 4 knots, so mostly calm. 10 statute miles, clear. Temperature's 19 degrees Celsius, dew point 16. Altimeter 2986, automatic discriminator. Looks like everything's looking pretty good there. So we should be alright. 240, we can take a look. Oh, hey, what'd I do? Ah, I did something. Let's zoom in on that. That's the other thing. I gotta find out if there's a way. Oh, looky there. Hand mode. Oh. Now, how do I get it to go back to the airplane? Ooh, looky there. All kinds of cool things. Boom. There we go. That did it. Nope, it didn't. Menu? Nope. Great, so now I gotta Now I gotta sit here and move it along. There's Alpena. That's where we're headed at. We're going there at 2,000 feet. Not see anything there that helps us. Oh, hey, look at this, the back button. Imagine that. What utilities do we have? Not a dang thing. Log. Hey, looky there. Manual arm. Services. Do we have any services? No, we don't. We don't even have music. What's up with that crap? Weather. Nothing available there. Oh, man. Waypoint info. Nothing around us. Okay. Well, that's okay. Let's see. Nearest airport. What's our nearest airport? Look at that. Well, that's pretty outstanding. All the cool things you get to check out as we're going along. We're back on. We're on our course. We're doing good. All right. Meanwhile, back where we were. We're over that dip in the coastline, so we're going to be seeing, hopefully out here, I'm thinking that right out yonder, we're heading right for it. Maybe this area here would be Presque Isle. It's going to be probably that, because it's pretty close to the, that's Rogers City, I think. Presque Isle is probably, oh, did I see a, right there? I don't see a, I don't see an airport beacon yet, but we'll keep an eye out for it. Probably going to be like right here. I've determined that I need to clean my monitor screens. They're nasty. And I don't even know why. Probably because some fool keeps touching them. Could be. You never can tell. But anywho, don't know. I'd have to check. Let's see. And over here, do we have any? Yeah, we do. Pena County has a VOR, and it's 108.8. So we're going to go ahead and tune nav 1 to 108.8. And then, oh, there you see it, 29.7 miles. Of course, we're going to come out here. We're going to do a couple little bounces before we get there. Because as you can see, we'll go back to our flight plan. Our flight plan takes us to a couple different places. Sorry, I'm trying to tap everything into trying to get my flight planning in here to SkyVector so I can have an idea. Alright. Now, Pena County, we're probably going to be hitting runway 19. So let's see if we can pull that up. Map, menu, nope, no. Back. Procedures, here we go. Arrival. Kapn arrival runway. No. So it's not giving me anything on the GPS. Alright, well, fine, I see how you are. Why am I not getting chart integration? I should be able to get charts here. I probably need some kind of a message. Oh, we're Kpcq now. Okay, cancel. Fine. Yeah, we're getting close. Menu. Airspace is yep. Yep. Alright, so we'll go back and see if we can't figure out the procedures again. Departure is Kmcd. Cancel. So I guess it's not going to let me have an approach. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at there. Alright, so we're going to go... they have an ILS for 1. I don't know if we want to do that or not. Let's... Tails? You know what? Let's do that. Bing, bing. Uh-oh. Approach is not active. Yes, I know. Alright, so what we want to do... We're going to try and do... I don't know exactly how to do it yet. Oh, you hit the direct button. Flight plan. We're going to go direct to ALS. And activate it. So now we're going to turn some more. And what we're doing is we're setting up for the ILS runway landing. Now, this is a serious thing for being able to do some bad weather stuff. Now, I should have stayed there so you could see it. We're going to go into pan mode. See, I can't get out of here. Back. Oh, what's transponder? Alright, let's go back over there and take another look. We're going to come here and we're going to hit ALS. We're going to intercept it above 2800. So we need to go ahead and climb. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's some kind of a bug with my control panel and the altimeter. And you got to roll it all the way down from... I wonder if I can kind of fool it here. Nope. It said, no, you cannot, and it started me all over again at 99,900 feet. I don't quite understand that, but okay. Takes me just a minute here to, you can't see it on screen, but oh, poop. And it just crashed. Seems like there's an issue here recently with the plugins, and I'm not sure why, but we're let's see what we can do. I don't know if it was an avionics update or something that Microsoft did. We're gonna keep doing that while we do this and go back. Yeah, track back to that. So 2,800 feet is where I want to be, which means we got to climb. So now that I've got my number set, I got my vertical speed and tell it to climb by 500 feet per minute. And we're going to go up to 2,800 over here, and then it will give it a little climb power. It'll get us to the right height for the ILS approach that we're doing. I'm going to switch over to get that in so that we have it for easy reference. ILS runway. So ILS or locator runway 1. Oh wait, that's why. Now if I do that, I can pull that in here and we can take a look at it. So it says ALS 2800 to Yarloo, right? On a 187. So we'll hit Ailes and it'll kind of zip us around. Then we'll go straight up. It's an 007 course, I'm sorry. So we're going to come in, hit Ailes, then into Yarloo, which will take us on an approach course. That's kind of a 45 degree. 17 miles out, 13.3. Then Phelps, right here, is 7.3. It's APN. What is? Yeah, that's 1088. That's okay. Which we can put it on. Actually, that's an ADF. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go put that on channel 206. I'm having a lot of fun doing this, and it's just one of those things. Come on. Click 2. .206 should get us there. And there you saw the there you saw it. Now we are to the northeast of it. It'll continue to move as we do. Aircraft now leveling out at 2,800 feet. As we see here. Right like we want it to, and away we go. Which means that right over yonder here is our airport. I'll be so excited to see this thing actually do a an approach to fly the ILS. Alpena is going to be just on the south side of some of that water over there, so the second one. There's the first one, there's the second one, and right there it is. Yep, completely airstripping. So that's our runway. We are now there. We're going to go ahead and make a call for Alpena traffic, I think. Oh, Alpena approach. Oh, no. We're going to go to Alpena County Regional. We're going to tune into the tower.
Alpena Tower, November, tree 20 Sierra Mike 8 miles west, 2,800 feet to land.
November tree 20 Sierra Mike Alpena Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 86 wind 228 at 7. Enter left base runway 19er.
Oh, you sons of guns. Okay, so they want us. We're going to take it up. Well, I'm going to just cancel that because I don't want to land on runway 19. Okay, yeah.
Enter
yeah,
left
I
base
get it,
runway
I get it.
19er 0 Sierra Mike.
Cancel landing intention.
Alpena Tower 0 Sierra Mike, cancel landing intention.
0 Sierra Mike, your cancellation is received.
They want me to land on 19 because the wind's coming 26. I should have thought about that. I did not, but we're trying to see if it'll run the ILS here. We'll see. What is the ILS? Is 109.7. We're going to go ahead and tune in the localizer. And our course there is 007. So we're coming along. It's trying to keep us on course for the GPS currently. We're preset for that. It says we're in nav mode. We get down here, we're going to switch to the localizer and see what she does for us. I'm excited. We'll see if it works. Me and this Correndo have been having some issues, but I'm happy to have figured them out. We're getting some wind coming right at us, man. It's kind of brutal. .2 miles from our turn. Moving along pretty good. Oh, something happened. I think I just lost my flight tracking. That sucks. Nope, I kept it. Cool. That's only a 4-knot wind. We'll be all right. We can land with a 4-knot tailwind, I think. All right. It says we're going to be on the ground in about 4 minutes. Auto zoom and auto follow. Maybe not quite that zoomed. All right. Pretty sure if I change the CDI right now, it's going to go batshit crazy. So we're going to wait till we hit Yarloom and go from there. We're not far from Ailes. It's right in front of us, as a matter of fact. We're kind of tracking that. So happy this is working. I bought this aircraft, I don't know, a month or so ago. I really like it. It's a unique plane. You don't see people flying them too much. So we're going to go down here. It says another 3.5 miles to Ailes. And the message is going to tell us we're arriving at Ailes. Yep. Now see, curious to see what it does here when we hit Ailes. If it turns us for the intercept or not. What are you gonna do here? Okay, so it did not. back to flight plan. We're gonna go activate leg. Yep, activate to intercept, which is gonna churn us. Oh, looky there. Did you see that stuff? Wait a minute. Flight plan. Ooh, I can do a hold with this. Awesome. Alright, so meanwhile, back in where we want to be. We're 2,800 feet. We're just zooming around here. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. Bring that down. We're going to bring our, on our mixture, bring our RPMs down a little. Figure out what's going on. We're going over here to Yarloop. See the runway. Alright, here we go. Get to the intercept. And once we do that, we're going to VOR. Not backwards. Go ahead. Oh, 1, 2. Okay. Apply the approach. Alright, well, we are on approach. Turn on them landing lights. Waiting for glide slope to come in here. Still above us. We're going to enter it from the bottom. See the glide slope indicator. I think we're going to change a little bit of that. Alright, on the approach, my aircraft, here we go. Alpina, traffic, 0 Sierra Michael, inbound for landing, runway 01. Gear down. Flaps 1. We're getting a little bit off center line. I think that's the wind blowing us, so we're gonna crab it out a little bit. Try to get back on course. Outer marker. Another touch of flaps here. The RPM's down just a little bit more. Start ditching some altitude. We're looking pretty decent. A little steep descent on there. I only want about a 500 foot per minute, 300 foot per minute. Be alright. Just coming right down into it. Alright. Looks like we're fairly decent on center line. Maybe a little to the left of it, but we can fix that. Bring our vertical speed up a little bit. We don't want to lose a bunch. Cruising along right at about 90 knots. 115 mile an hour. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, we're going to see what our numbers are going to be on this. I am low, I can tell you that. The glide slope never really kicked in, or I haven't intercepted it. Oh, we're getting frame hits. What the hell is going on there? Nothing around, why are we getting frame hits? That's a performance issue with the computer. Now we're getting a little bit of buffeting here. Give it a little bit more in the way of power. Settle down, sweetheart. Alright, so now we're going to increase our... we're slightly below glide slope. Oh, the glide slope indicator's coming in now. Okay. Oh, we're on glide slope. Let's go ahead and just let it come down like that. Slightly below it. We're doing good. We're slightly high now. We can dump some altitude. Pulling power back. Nice little flare here. Soften our landing. Keep her on center line now. Alright, here we go. Coming down, we're going to open the cowls. So we're on the ground. We're going to exit at E. Alpina traffic. 320 Sierra Mike, clear of runway 19 at E. Kill that back motor for taxi purposes. We're gonna request parking. Taxi to parking.
Alpina ground November tree 20 Sierra Mike taxi to parking.
November tree 20 Sierra Mike taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Delta cross runway 7 Alpha.
Alright, well let's acknowledge
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Echo Delta cross runway 7 Alpha 0 Sierra Mike.
that. So we're on, yeah, Echo here. This is probably going to be Delta. Yep. We've actually got them backwards as opposed to the real world. Coming off of what would be Delta onto Echo. We got the cross permission, so we're good to go ahead and cross this. That puts us on Charlie. Charlie! Which is right over here. Oh, watch out for the buses. What are you doing on the taxiway, dude? Where is general aviation parking? Should be a marshaller here somewhere for me. One would hope. Dude walking around out here with some batons, maybe? Up, I think I see him. I think that's him. Hey, Bob! Or you're Mike. That's Mike. Mike! Better be for me and not for that big son of a bitch. I think he's for me. We're looking. Nope, he's talking on the radio. Oh, maybe. He didn't have batons, not him. All right. You would think this area here would be parking, but perhaps it's not. Zoom through underneath this guy's wing. I'm not sure what he's doing. Or why. This should go up here. I'm not seeing anything up here. I'm not sure the sim knows where we're going. Well, You know what? We're gonna pull up here and park. There's some parking area just up the way, so maybe this is not modeled correctly, but you know, hey, just for the halibut. That would have been runway 19 that we were gonna land on if we'd have maintained VFR. But I'm very happy that our GPS is working. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. I'm wondering if I go to the old GPS, if it still does. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I prefer the 750. It's touchscreen. It's much easier to use. Okay, so we're gonna go up here and see if there's parking up here. We're gonna park up here, I should say. Because at this point, there's nobody here to marshal us. Maybe Bob back there, or Mike, whatever his name was the dude we wanted, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna pull over, and you're gonna park. See, there's supposed to be some buildings up here, but I'm not really seeing any. There's a ranch over there, yeah, look at that. I wonder. That actually looks like it's supposed to be a building. We're gonna stop, because that could be a collision. Alright, so anyways, here we are at Alpena County Regional. Been a good flight here this morning. Very pleased with how things have gone. There you see it in all its beauty. Turn off the landing light. Turn on the taxi light. Lean out. Kills that. Turn off those electronics. We're going to kill the avionics. And that's the end of the flight, kids. Appreciate you riding along today. Have yourself a good morning.